Everyone, my name is Francis. I am the founder of Dose of Freedom, which is a FPV drone non-profit organization where we fundraise and we send FPV drones to drone teams. Today it will be a little bit different video. I want to talk why personally I am going back to fight. So for me, I have been in Ukraine since first week of March 2022. I fought in the Battle of Kiev and then fought in Battle of Izium, and but at that time I was not on the contract. I was with the National Guard, and then I joined GUR Legion in September 2022. So approximately 3 years now. I am with the Legion officially, but however I was wounded last year during a assault operation just north of Kharkiv, and from there I made, I think, like 4 different hospitals and 4 different rehabilitation centers. I've been recovering for 8 months and now I am good to go finally. Well, I mean, I still cannot close my hand fully, but it's not an issue. I will be joining a drone team. I'm leaving tomorrow actually, so I want to talk about why, because I think I'm not the only one that get injured. I have heard a lot of people who get injured and then recovers, then they go back to fight. So it's like people are wondering, like, why are you going back? Like, you almost died. You went through all that medical process. Why are you going back to fight again? While you could just carry on with your life and live a normal life with your kids and just with your family at home and stuff. Well, for me personally, I think I take this job like as any other job, right? Like, let's say you are a carpenter and you're gonna go work in construction and you get injured working on construction. Well, you're gonna get better, and then after that you're gonna go back to work as a carpenter, right? Like, you're not gonna change job or like say or change career because like you were injured working. I think maybe some does, but mainly most of people, they don't do that. So I think it's the same thing when you are infantry. Like, it's your work. You get wounded, it's part of the game, and I take being wounded just as a like work injury, right? Like, I got injured at work, recovered, and now I'm gonna go back to work. Like, it's how it is. I love what I do. I love fighting Russians. I love being part of this war. I know if I go back home, I'm gonna instantly get depressed and get into depression and stuff like that. So that's why here is where I am happy. I love my work. I love what the work we are doing here. So that's why I wanna keep going. Also, when I was recovering at the hospital, I have lots of friends that were unalived. Unfortunately, I from my hospital bed, I saw their bodies on Russians Telegram, Russians Twitter, laughing and saying, "Hey, we took all those foreigners, blah 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 blah." And those were people that I fought alongside with, very good people. Very good people, amazing soldiers. One of them I knew like since September 2022 when I first joined the Legion. We did basic training together, and like seeing his unalive body live on Twitter, it really hurt me and it made me mad, and I said, no, I cannot stop right now. I still have a work to do, and for them I need to keep going. Also, another thing that happened while I was on my hospital bed is I received a text. What happened is I was wounded in Kharkiv 2024, but my unit kept fighting. So they redo all the training, then they went back on operation again, and there are 4 of members that were unalive also, people that I had fought alongside with in Kharkiv. You know, some of the people that like were my friends and that I really look up to. When you are recovering on the hospital bed and then your units is still fighting, like for you the time stop, however the boys are still out there fighting and unfortunately getting unalive also. So when you receive the new, when I received the new on my hospital bed that like 4 of our guys were unalive, I felt useless. I was like, my boys are fighting and I'm here at the hospital just like not doing anything. However, I want to make clear I'm very grateful to be alive. I am very grateful for my unit, GUR Legion, took really good care of me medically. Now, like I was totally fucked. Now I'm good. Like, you know, I am partly fit now, but I still can go to fight. And I want to say I am super grateful for all the help and the treatment I have received in Ukraine. Also, I am grateful against life to give me a second chance. What is good is I can keep working, keep fighting. Maybe I'm not gonna be a soldier anymore, but I still can work as a drone operator. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna go back to work. I'm gonna be fighting all summer. I'm joining a drone team in like 2 days. I'm leaving. I will try to keep doing videos when we are off rotation and stuff like that. Otherwise, I will do my best at work. I will do my best to unalive as much as ARC as we can, because we're gonna be doing reconnaissance but also droppers. So I will do my best at my work to provide the best work I can to my unit. Also, for me, I'm going back to fight, right? I have this NGO, Those Are Freedom, Those Are Freedom. So me, I'm going back to fight. Our director, Lena, now she's joined as of international. So we both gonna be very busy. However, we're still gonna be working on Those Are Freedom. Our goal is to our mission is to fundraise and build FPV drones for FPV teams. So for now, we're still gonna have a workshop in Kiev full of engineers, but for like the leadership, we will be busy fighting each in our own AO. So things might get a little bit slower than it was. I apologize, but we are actual fighters. Like, we don't have the choice, we don't have the chance like all those other NGO raising funds from the comfort of their home and then doing like traveling to Ukraine once a month and doing all those media attention like, oh, we are bringing all that stuff to Ukraine, blah 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 blah. So for us, we don't have that chance because we will be fighting. And I know there is a lot of fundraisers going on in Canada, people hosting events and stuff like that. Well, we don't have the chance to be back home. We are in Ukraine fighting. So that's one part I want to focus on. This NGO is the leadership is actual fighters fighting on the front line. Like we are not like fundraising from Lviv coffee shop getting drunk, or even like from our peaceful home in Canada. Like, we are part of the, like as I said, you know, is as of me, I have been GUR Legion fighting since 2022. So if you want to support the NGO that like actually knows what's going on the front line and knows what the needs are, because we are there, physically there, please support Those Are Freedom. One thing is, please go subscribe to our Instagram. All the links will be in the descriptions if you want to donate. All the money is going to FPV drones. So yeah, listen, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will try to make more videos, but things are gonna go slower because I will be busy working, but I will do my best. So listen, that's all I have for today, everyone, and yeah, peace.